Hi guys! Today we'll talk about how to make a dream come true, and especially if we're talking about me on this channel and I'm practicing to explain to you what I thought and what I did and what I decided, etc. I will talk about the biggest dream of my life, how I understand it, why it's so late, and what I will do to achieve it. And yes, we will do it in the um, uh, to all of you to see the process and result and everything. So, the biggest dream. I understand I have it in around my 30s, like it was 2 months before my birthday. I was sitting in a session with a coach and she asked me some question that didn't make sense at first, and then question after question I understand that my biggest dream, my biggest joy, and my biggest want in life, what I want to do, what I want to achieve, is create the story that make it into the world, found their readers, found their fans, and made it to be the TV series or movies or something like that. And I understand it can never happen, but I also understand if I don't start, it definitely never happen. So what I can do is I can try. And yes, I'm in a place where I don't have any connection, any known from like real connection with people in industry or someone with experience or someone I don't know anyone in this, because I'm from this not so small town but considerably small town with an engineer degree, with marketing degree, and not anywhere near the publishing or writing or creating or anything. But at the same time, I have 5 or maybe more for this moment, I don't know, 5-year experience with copywriting, which is my favorite job in all my life. I've been in different places. I work in office, I had a business, I closed the business, I went to another office, and only then I started to be a freelance copywriter. But I have the experience to work with text, with big text, and I have lifespan experience of creating stories because I did it all the time. I remember myself. It was the way to make life not that boring in the moment when you're a small child and you need to do some chores or homework or some study for the schools or something to help your parents or anything that not so enjoyable, like watching movies or spend time with your friends. So I created a lot of stories in my head, and somewhere around 15 or 16 I started to write some of them down, and it was not so good, but good for a 16-year-old, you know. There was lacking any perspective. They were too emotional, and all the character was full of drama, you know. But it was my first tries, and it was really funny. Okay, but I was trying and I was writing them down, and I never thought about publishing these particular stories. Okay, so I have this experience. I just need to have more practice and maybe listen some lectures or podcasts from other author to know how to build the storyline, how to create the life, not this word, how to create a character full of real character, you know, not a carbon copy of my fears and wants, but real character with their own good side and bad side, their own faults and their own principles and everything. And I can have it. It's like everything on the internet. You just need to find and spend time listening and spend time practicing what you listen about. So I thought, why not? And then I understand that if I want to do it really well, if I want to do it for the readers that will understand my conception, my point of view, my philosophy, my idea, sadly I need to do it in English, because if I do it in Russian, firstly, I would never be able, maybe someday, maybe in 10 years or 15 years, legislation will change and I will be able to publish it in my own country. But if I want to do it somewhere near now, like if I start to write copy down this moment, I spent about half a year doing the first print, like, I forgot the word again, sorry guys. First draft. If I create a first draft in half a year, then spend about 3 or 4 months editing it, and then spend about 3 or 4 months thinking about how do I publish it and what I do to people even know about me and see the book and everything. Then in a year and a half or somewhere around it, the story can be known. And if I do it in this period of time, if I do it in Russian, story will be never known, because it will be illegal. Because I'm not really sure I can force my character to be in roles that prescribed by legislation and stay traditional straight. You understand? Like, I feel like half of them will be LGBTQ, not because I want them to be, but because they want to be. If you, the author, or you know the author, or you saw the video about the authors, you know that they don't really in charge of characters. The moment you create them, maybe you have some input, because you're thinking about where they come from and how do they turn out to be the way they are. But when you start to write the story, at some moment they do some crazy shit and you can't control it, and you see it and you know, okay, this will be it. Like, my stories, at least the 5 I have in my computer, not creating right now, but like thinking about creating right now, okay? It's the really vague draft by now. But the 5 story I have, they're not about love, they're about the life of the character, or about politics, or about discovery in sci-fi world, or something else. I have magical story, I have fantasy story, and their main reason not turning around the love story. But you can't really write it without relationship, okay? It's human, half of them at least, and they have relationship with other people, and you can't expect them to not have them just because you need it for publishing. that moment I understand I need my English very, very bad. like really need my English, because I can't write about it and publish it in my own country. And to be frank, I don't really want to publish it there, because people like they're more judgeful compared to other world, and that sounds bad. But I feel like I need to cover my bases somewhere else, and then thought about coming to this market as well, if I will be able sometime. Maybe when I complete this story, I understand I can translate and edit them to publish there too. Maybe I wouldn't. That's unpredictable. So I started this channel just to practice my English and cover my way, so I will be able to understand what I did, how fast I did it, how not so fast I did it. Maybe someone will be interested in my falls on the way. I'm really I think I will fall on every step I did, or every second step I did. It's okay. People always get in some mess and they go out of this mess, and if I have not that bad, like if I wouldn't try, I never achieve what I want. I never make my dream true if I won't even try. So I need to try, and for that I want to take it step by step. Most of my previous life I was setting the goals like, okay, I either do this perfect and in the perfect timing, or I won't even try. Couple of years ago I finally understand that's not how life works, and now I'm just trying to do my best, and if I do it not on the level I was expecting, I just try again, and that actually take me to the levels I never saw before. So maybe this channel and my how do I explain it? My promise to make 2 videos a week and talk about my instrument in first video in a week, and about my dreams in the second video at week, will discipline me enough to concentrate on the things I need to do. That way I divide and conquer. At least I plan to do it this way, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, thank you everyone who bear with me. I saw someone view my previous videos. I saw someone even liked it. So I'm hopefully someday I will talk faster and clearer and with less of mistake. And hopefully someday I will write the way I want to talk. So see you next time. Thank you very much for your attention. Leave comment below if you want to discuss something, or if you have questions, or just in case. Thank you.